You may have heard that Doreen is signing off the air tonight. We know there's a lot of news in the world, but we also know that Doreen's announcement is big news to many of you and certainly to us. So we want to take some time this half hour to honor our good friend Doreen. For 33 years, you have delivered the news each evening with empathy, intelligence, and care. Summarizing your career in just a few minutes seems impossible, but we remembered something written by someone very special to you and all of us. Here's Jim Vance in his own words.
Good evening. I'm Doreen Gentzler.
And I'm Jim Vance.
And with that, nothing was ever the same again. It was 1989, and into the frat house, George, Bob, Arch, and Vance, in walks a woman. And what a woman. Smart, classy, composed, gorgeous, and completely unintimidated. The addition of Doreen to the News 4 team at 6 and 11 changed everything. Truth is, when the homegirl came back home, that's when we started winning. Doreen arrived in 1989 as no stranger to Washington. She spent her early years in Arlington, then moved south, and after college, honed her skills in foreign markets like Chattanooga, Charlotte, Cleveland, and Philly. But it was back home, here in D.C., where her star shined brightest. And viewers in D.C. have basked in that glow.
Questions to be answered before.
And when national and international events spun in ways that seemed incomprehensible, hers has been the voice of reason and even hope, even if she had to travel far afield to bring the message, as was the case on a hospital ship way over in the Persian Gulf during the Iraq War.
I'm on the Navy hospital ship The Comfort in the Persian Gulf.
Doreen's compassion for the afflicted and her passion for storytelling have led, as it only could, to her award-winning franchise as the station and indeed the city's premier health reporter. It is a labor of love, and in it, she has no peer. People can tell when someone loves their work. It's obvious Doreen does. But it is not her first love. That would be her role as mom. For more than 20 years, the lead story in Doreen's life has been her two kids. And while she has nurtured and counseled and disciplined and watched them grow, we here at Channel 4 are so grateful that her love is so big that she does the same for us. Doreen has never been too busy to talk, to listen, to help anybody in any way she could. Some of us have no idea what we would do without her.
Good evening. I'm Doreen Gentzler.
And I'm Jim Vance.
How much do we miss him? How much do I miss him? Yeah, he was pretty special. I learned a lot from him, as you were just talking about, sitting here on the desk, and he gave me a lot of advice about parenthood and a lot of perspective, and there will never be another one like Jim Vance.
Never.
No. And never another one of you. And that was my water going down. Just another surprise that we got. But we've got some more surprises for you. You know that. We want to bring in a couple of other surprises you know very well. Here in my weather center this afternoon. Hello, gentlemen. Good to see you, Bob Ryan.
Hi, guys.
We just happened to be walking by. And
we're the ghost of Christmas past.
Boy, to hear Vance, and here we are all together. It's like, he's still with us, that's for sure.
We were all there that night in 1989.
Yes.
It seems like only yesterday, but it's a long time ago.
So, Doreen, I know that we've talked about things, and I know every once in a while you would say, what's the long-range outlook when you were planning vacations? So, I'll give you a Ryan guarantee. The long-range outlook is for nothing but sunshine for you and all of the Millers, and maybe the Millers to come ahead.
I'm just remembering all the nights we tried to break Doreen up. And one time, very quickly, I interviewed this actor, and he said, Arch, I have a new joke every day. And the joke that day was some silly thing about a talking elephant. And the punchline was the elephant says to the trainer, how's the house? And just as we came on the air, I'd got out, how's the house? And we sat there giggling like school children. 2 nights later, I was at Kennedy Center. Doreen pitches to me. Arch is at Kennedy Center. How's the house, Arch? You never could up her.
And Vance and Doreen took nothing but joy in seeing if they could make me turn as red as my hair many times. It was always
You're turning
fun.
red now.
There we are. I'm in the glow of a major star. That's the reason, Arch.
He's blushing through the screen. Hey, we're going to get a lot more from you guys coming up in just a bit. We cannot wait.
Great to see those guys.
Boy, is it or what?
I know.
Rocking ahead, too. Coming up, our Pat Collins found some people on the streets who had something to say about Doreen's retirement, so don't go anywhere.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job, so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with the 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $2,500 loyalty cash and unlock Chevy Cyber Cash all month long. Stop by your local Chevy dealer this Black Friday weekend.
Construction is underway at Woodley Chase, the new Erickson Senior Living Managed Community coming to Fairfax, Virginia. Choose from a variety of stylish apartment homes. Discover a wealth of resort-style amenities. Woodley Chase will offer carefree living in the perfect location, close to the Fairfax area's best shopping, dining, and entertainment. Woodley Chase, now under construction in Fairfax, Virginia.
Now at Mattress Firm, experience the luxury of Beauty Rest Black with more zone support where you need it most. Plus, with up to 18% more cooling power, you'll get the comfort you deserve. And with over 200 hours of training, our sleep experts will help you get your best rest. For a limited time, save $500 and get a free adjustable base when you upgrade your sleep with Beauty Rest Black. Experience luxury today at Mattress Firm.
When the hands that do the fixing need fixing, when the hands that do the caring need caring, that's a job for O'Keeffe's Working Hands. It's America's #1 selling hand cream and guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands. Also available in O'Keeffe's for healthy feet.
7-day-old tuna casserole.
How'd you know that?
Even my nose is strong. You need Hefty Ultra Strong. It has Arm & Hammer, continuous odor control. Hefty, Hefty, Hefty. Oh, and Toby needs a bath. Stay one step ahead of Stinky.
All right, throughout the week, we've been hearing from well-known people who wanted to wish you well, Doreen, but we know it's the viewers out there who mean so much to you. They have counted on you, trusted you night after night, year after year, too, and some you have even met. So we gave Pat Collins the assignment, and he loved this, to show you just how much you've meant to this community.
After more than 32 years anchoring News 4, our Doreen Gentzler is leaving. And boy, are we going to miss her.
Doreen, 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 Doreen. Don't leave us now just because you can.
In her day-to-day life, Doreen made memories every step of the way. Erna has been her dry cleaner for 18 years.
She's very good, so sweet, very nice, pretty.
Pretty?
Yes.
Doreen, 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 Doreen.
She's going to retire, and she's my favorite.
I know. What do you think of that?
I'm very sad.
Hey, we all deserve a break, especially when you're a GOAT. She's one of the greatest of all times.
You'd never know it, but Doreen is a fair to Midland tennis player. Her coach gives her high grades. What's her number on a 0 to 7 scale?
3.540, which is a really nice level.
What she need work on, her backhand or forehand?
Serve.
Doreen, 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 Doreen.
For years, people in our city have connected with Doreen. She's a difference maker.
Doreen Gentzler is a DC institution, and she's somebody that I woke up to and came home to almost every night for my entire life.
What would you say to her?
Good luck. And you've brightened our lives for a long time and informed them.
She's retiring.
I know. I was sad to hear, but I know that her family deserves all of her attention.
Now at a salon in Bethesda, Doreen's secrets are told and kept by stylist Rick Perez. Tell me something about Doreen we don't know.
Oh, I could get in big trouble for this. Doreen tells me everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Any of these colors look familiar to you?
I would say close to this one.
That one?
Yeah, probably that one.
You've
Probably.
seen that
I've seen that
before?
Yeah, I've
Not
seen
that
that.
she would ever get her hair colored.
Right. Yeah. She would never color her hair.
Right, but
yeah.
that color does look familiar to you.
A little familiar.
So farewell, Doreen Gentzler. You've had quite a ride.
Doreen, 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 Doreen. Don't leave us now just because you can.
I'm Pat Collins, News 4 Washington.
Oh, to be immortalized in a Pat Collins piece. That was who blabbed to him about our dry cleaner?
Exactly. The hairdresser, the tennis pro. Oh my gosh.
The tennis pro?
Yeah.
Oh
Love
my
it.
God.
Every facet. There's no hiding from Pat Collins.
No, there isn't. There isn't. Somebody has been a big blabbermouth, but that was hilarious. That was so funny, and it's extremely embarrassing to think about Pat Collins walking through around all of my haunts with a giant cardboard Doreen from the Health Expo, but at least he wasn't wearing a bunch of grapes, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. Could have been that.
Could have been that. Absolutely.
It's still waiting for you up in the sports office.
Oh my gosh.
Mannequin. All right, my turn.
I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. Thank you, Pat.
That was fun.
That was just awesome. It is my turn. I don't have any songs, Doreen, but I just want to say it has been such an honor to sit in this sidecar as part of your amazing ride here at NBC4 and watch the magic happen, folks, every night. You know, it is rare in this business, or anywhere for that matter, that someone makes the kind of difference that Doreen has made in people's lives. Her Changing Minds campaign, countless causes that are so close to you, those health reports. Hey, she got us all through a pandemic, right? Well, here's her secret. Doreen truly cares about the people she covers, and she cares about all of you, too. Doreen's 33 years have been a masterclass for anybody needing career inspiration. We all get to see her rock-solid news judgment, the grace under pressure every day. And yep, in case you're wondering, she is every bit as kind, real, and compassionate as she seems coming into your home on this TV screen. This is our home, and you have led us through some challenging times and a lot of celebrations, too. Here's the thing. Up-and-comers out there, she never makes the story about her, which is kind of refreshing these days, but it also makes this week, Doug, right, particularly fun because she ain't got a choice in this matter. So you get to move on, Doreen, at the top of your game from the #1 station in the nation's capital where you grew up. Does it get any better? You're about to find out.
No,
You're about to find out on the beach, the kayak, the tennis court, maybe pickleball court too. We could not be more happy for you, Bill, and your wonderful family. So well deserved. And because flowers are so predictable, I have a parting gift. This hopefully makes up for all those pieces that I've mooched from your desk drawer. Let's be honest, stolen from your desk drawer. All the sugar-free gum that will last you through 2023.
All right.
So enjoy.
Thank you. I can pull out all of my fillings. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah. Can I talk? Can I say something?
It's your turn. Your time.
I don't know what you mean by the sidecar. First of all, I've been here 33 years. You've been here 30 years. You are the leader all in this place, and I am leaving. I know I'm handing it to Hanley and leaving this newsroom and this newscast in very good hands. It's wonderful to work with you. You're always you're always steady. You always know the right thing to say when awkward things happen on the set. And I have leaned on you so many times, and I will be watching you in the future. So thank you for being you and for keeping us going.
Thank you for those kind words. Boy, heartfelt words. And I'm just honored to be a part of the team that you've built here. Doreen, thank you. And we're going to be right back, folks, with, a few of our well-known friends. Good old days, right? It's all home week here, so stick around.
Get ready. It's going to get wild.
The big variable, the storm surge. Why was it important for you to be here? What kind of training regimen? How you doing, Lester?
Hamilton Sofa and Leather Gallery. During our Black Friday event, choose your style, choose your size, choose your leather or fabric. Get immediate delivery on in-stock merchandise. Customize, don't compromise. Only at Hamilton Sofa and Leather Gallery.
MedStar Health is here for all of life's what-ifs. Like, what if you need urgent care and then need to see a specialist? We'll meet with one right then and there. Or what if you need to get back to your life fast? We lead the region in minimally invasive robotic surgeries for faster healing. And what if you need care that comes to you? We visit thousands of patients at home each week because at MedStar Health, we're prepared to care for all of your what-ifs. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people.
There's never been a better time to get away. With a great deal on the Hyundai you've always wanted. With America's best warranty and up to 3 years complimentary maintenance. It's your journey. Own every mile at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Hurry in to get our best deals of the season. Get in and get away. Get 0% APR on the 2023 Tucson, plus 0 payments for 90 days. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
This Thanksgiving, NBC and Peacock are serving up something for everyone. Touchdown! Start your day with the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Welcome to the Parade of Parades.
Then it's the National Dog Show. Finally, settle in for a Patriots-Vikings nightcap. Glad you're with us for the last course. Off we go. Now that's something to be thankful for. It's all Thanksgiving Day on NBC and streaming live on Peacock.
Today was amazing. Today was amazing.
Today was amazing.
But my favorite part was being with you.
Hamilton Sofa and Leather Gallery. During our Black Friday event, choose your style, choose your size, choose your leather or fabric. Get immediate delivery on in-stock merchandise. Customize, don't compromise. Only at Hamilton Sofa and Leather Gallery.
All right, that was really painful. Thanks a lot, you guys.
That's a lot of hairstyles. What do you make of that, Doreen?
A lot of hairstyles. The more children I had, the shorter my hair got.
Okay.
That's how it worked out. My children are adults now, so I've gotten to grow my hair out. What can I say? It's very painful, though, to look at your old hairdos and the big shoulder pads and all the crazy stuff that we used to wear.
Beautiful in every picture. All right, folks, here with us now, those good old friends who spent quite a few years in this studio. You guys were all a part of the team, that dream team with Jim Vance that brought the news to our community for so many years. And when Doreen came on board, Vance mentioned it, everything went up to #1. Things changed. Right. What do you both, I'll start with you, Arch. What do you both remember about that day or time when she came walking through these doors?
Well, Doreen had the ability to gig Vance that none of us had. And that was the thing that made the difference. She was not just an equal, she was more than an equal. She could get him, and we loved that.
I remember watching something, Vance being interviewed somewhere, and he described me as the Velvet Shiv.
I had not heard that one.
I had no idea. He said, she can cut you and you won't even know you're bleeding.
Exactly.
She could make you blush on a dime.
Easily.
Oh, my
And you are
goodness.
blushing now.
Yeah.
That's right. No, I played
blushing
tennis
now.
today. That was pure exercise. What was most fun was watching those hairstyles because I got to sit next to Doreen through every hairstyle. And you know what was fun when I would go out too, and people, especially young guys, would say, "You know, you have the best job in the world."
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah.
No, you get to sit next to Doreen every night.
That's right. All right, part of that big team, we would be remiss if we didn't talk about George.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
George Michael,
Yeah.
who passed away back in 2009. Many of you may not know George's daughter was one of Doreen's producers, very good friend for many years, Michelle.
Still is.
We asked her to reflect on what George might say if he were with us today, the PG version.
Doreen, you know my dad would be leading the celebrations, congratulating you on a successful career and wishing you all of the best in retirement. In his final sportscast, he called you his dream girl working partner. It's because he loved working with you and valued your friendship. So on your final broadcast, I think he would say to you, Doreen, when you walk off that set tonight, know that there will never be another Doreen. You are the best at what you did in a league of your own. And congratulations on retirement. Go enjoy it.
Oh,
Yes,
thank
indeed.
you
Wow.
so much,
Yes,
Michelle.
indeed.
She has been a longtime friend. And
She
George,
was the only producer who could cut George Michael.
Yeah.
That's right. He got away with it.
That's a
There's a
strong
theme
woman.
running through this.
And now Arch got always cut on time, so he gets all the time. He's making it up after all those years. And it was the one thing. Everybody, every one of us, loved doing what we did. We didn't want to have, I didn't want Archie's job.
Yeah.
George didn't want my job, and it was magical.
It was.
It was magical.
It was great
It was
time.
great fun.
It
Great
was.
Fun. It was always fun too.
And
It was the magic
George was
sauce you guys had.
George was always very unpredictable. You guys, you never knew which George was coming out to the set on any given night. His one of his producers, you remember he'd come out sometimes with some obscure trivia question. One of his producers would get in my ear and tell me the answer, to like some really obscure thing, and I'd say, oh well, that would be so and so, and he advanced would look at me like, where did that come from? It took George a pretty long time to figure out that I was getting the inside deal.
He started getting a little
mess with his script a little bit. So anyway.
I do miss the days when we could call up Doreen and get her answering machine and say, Doreen, I'm looking forward to meeting you at the Health Expo. And
Oh, boy. All right. On that note, we're going to be right back with Doreen's final words for us all.
Sponsored by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Hey, Crystal.
Hey, good morning.
What's the big announcement? Our new car's really back?
Yes, more than we've had in over 2 years.
Wow. Anything else?
Oh, yeah. Get ready for savings you haven't seen in a long, long time.
You know you can play online, right?
Thanks.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job, so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with the 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $2,500 loyalty cash and unlock Chevy Cyber Cash all month long. Stop by your local Chevy dealer this Black Friday weekend.
You're a champion of multiple fantasy leagues. Your dominant reign is unprecedented. To watch over this dynastic empire, you scored a TV that's unbeatable in every measurable visual category. The only thing that can hand this fancy TV a bitter defeat? Bad internet. Get good internet with Cox for faster and more reliable speeds than 5G home internet, because good things deserve good internet.
After 2 long years, the cars are back, and so are Big Coon's Black Friday savings. New Coon's vehicles up to $5,000 off MSRP. Incredible financing, plus more for your trade. Online now at coons.com.
A wonderful segue, because we want to take this opportunity to welcome the newest member of the News 4 team. This is Doreen, folks, Doreen Gentzler. Take a good look. She's going to be with us for quite a while. No stranger to these parts. She has roots in the city. Folks still live in the city, and I'm sure your folks are real proud. Mr. and Mrs. Gentzler, you got a right to be proud. Welcome, Doreen.
I suspect they're tuned in tonight. Thank you,
so.
Jim. I'm very happy to be here.
Good.
Well, my turn to talk now. My heart is full. It's been quite a week, and I'm struggling to keep up with all the kindness that's been coming my way. I hope you'll forgive me if I get emotional. I'm going to try to get through this. First of all, I want to say thank you to you for trusting me to share the news with you for all these years, for your long-time loyalty to our whole team here at News 4, and thank you for all of your cards and emails and messages online since I announced my retirement a few weeks ago. I'm trying to read all of them. Many are very personal and heartfelt, and I appreciate each one of them. Thank you for that. I also want to thank my coworkers, all of them. Television news is a team sport. People like me are out here in the display case, presenting the work of a whole lot of others. The reporters, the photographers, the editors, the producers and assignment editors, the writers and managers, the people in the control room and on the teleprompter, and more. You've seen quite a few of them on TV this week talking about me. Thank you for that, you guys. Simply put, we have an amazing team here, meeting constant deadlines with their excellent work and very high standards. And besides that, our team is full of great people, real friends who care about and support each other in times of need. We are more than co-workers here. We're a family. And I know these are friendships that will last a lifetime. I also want to say thank you to my actual family for their love and support all these years. In fact, they're here tonight. I've missed some of the children's special events over the years because of my work schedule. My children grew up thinking everyone's mother went back to the office at 9 o'clock at night. But, you know, in spite of that, they actually grew up to be pretty wonderful adults. And we're about to add a daughter-in-law to our crew, too. My husband and I were working in his hometown, Cleveland, when we got married 36 years ago. I'm grateful for the rewarding careers that both of us have had here in Washington, and I'm looking forward to spending more time together after he retires next week. I will always have a home here in D.C., so I won't say goodbye tonight. I'll just say I'll see you around. And now for my final time, NBC Nightly News is next, and Hanley, we'll see you at 11. Thank you.
Cheers.
I know, we got
Nice. Cheers.
Funny.
Cheers.
Hi, sweetie. Way in the back. Cheers. Where's mine? Cheers.
Got a click, got a click.
One more for Bob.
Yeah.
They are.
You hear the music?
Yeah.
My mood?
Yeah, there it is. Wow.
Okay, now what do we do?
Keep clapping. Keep clapping.